Tonight we are doing a shelf-stable meal and a taste test of the Bear Creek Stroganoff pasta. So what we're going to do, it calls for 4 cups of water. We have an abundance of broth that we need to use, so in place of water, we're just going to go ahead and use the broth. We're going to throw in some mushrooms, and then we have some beef stew meat that we canned. So let's make this together, fam. Step 1, bring 4 cups of water to a rolling boil. Like I said, we're going to use broth. So I guess this won't be a very accurate taste test of this because we are elevating the flavors a little bit with some broth. But all I know is I love me some Bear Creek soup, and I love stroganoff, so I know I'm not going to be able to go wrong with this. So we're going to bring this to a rolling boil and be right back. Alright, step number 2, we've got the broth boiling over there, so we are going to add the mix, the pasta and the sauce, and stir it all together, whisk it all together, and reduce the heat to a medium simmer, and then we will let it gently boil for about 12 to 15 minutes. Alright, so it's going in, and I'm just going to give it a stir. Obviously, it's going to take a minute for it to come back up to a boil, and then I'm not going to add, I've already drained the mushrooms, and I've drained the meat. Leaving some of the fat because that brings good flavor to it. I'm not going to add this in this step because I don't want to interfere with the pasta cooking, so I'm probably going to wait till we just have a few minutes left of the pasta cooking up, and then I will add the mushrooms and the beef last. I'm not going to add any seasoning to this because these Bear Creeks are good enough on their own, and also we use broth. So we'll just be right back and see what we got going on. Gonna wait for it to come to a boil, and then I'm gonna reduce the heat.
Yeah, so as you guys, if you follow us, you know, we decided to do freeze drying. And one reason was because of the quality of the meat in canning. There's nothing wrong with canning meat. It just kind of changes the texture a little bit. Sometimes, like we told you before, the sausage and stuff changes the flavor, but actually with the stew meat, it didn't change anything.
It didn't change anything?
It's real good. It's tender.
So
you know,
yeah, we've been canning like crazy, but haven't really been trying our product. So we can it, but we don't really ever open it and try it. So
no,
that was the first time.
This is something good to can.
Okay, stew meat
that worked out great.
is a winner. Stew meat dinner.
We're still gonna freeze dry some.
Still gonna freeze dry. Yep, because our overall, okay, it is boiling now, so I'm gonna reduce it. Corey, we set a timer for like, I don't know, 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I think it said 12 to 15. And another thing we're wanting to do, guys, if y'all, I don't know if y'all watch our other channel, The Wandering Willbillies, but we talked about how one of these days we want to RV full time. So if y'all have seen my pantry, we obviously cannot fit that on a 40-foot trailer or RV. So we're trying to convert a lot of the things that we can into, we're going to try to convert it, put it on the freeze dryer, and then put it in Mylar bags. So that will take up a lot less space, and it won't weigh as much. So, yeah, fun fact. Be right back, guys. We've got a hodgepodge of different activities going on right now. We're rehydrating our freeze-dried raspberries. A lot of these things that we put on the freeze dryer, those are good, but they taste a little too saturated.
Yeah.
The things that we're freeze-drying are snacks that we're fine with eating.
Freeze-dried.
Eating freeze-dried, not rehydrating. Yeah. So,
I want to try it.
Yeah, just giving it a try. While we wait, we'll be right back. I've also decided to add a can of peas and just go ahead and make it a complete meal with vegetable. I think peas are one of those things that go well in everything. So, yeah, it's going to be stroganoff with little pea going. Oh, that didn't sound good. with peas in it. All right. I'm gonna go meat. If it can come out. Might need to break it up a little bit. I think everybody recognizes Layla's footsteps now. Alright, that's looking good. I didn't want to put it in too soon because I didn't want it getting like too soggy and interfering with the pasta softening up, but I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Do you think the mushrooms will be too mushy if I put them in now? Because we probably only have like 5 minutes left.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
And I've drained them, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that in. They're already diced up. And give it a stir. Do we need a light on over here? That's the fan.
Yeah, that helps.
Still a little bit. Maybe the peas I'll put in the last second.
Yeah, because it's slowing the boil down on everything you're putting in.
Let me turn it up a smidge. Okay. Okay, so we have about 5 minutes left to go, and it's once it's done cooking, it'll need to thicken up for about 5 minutes. But in case you're wondering why we don't put any butter, milk, or anything like that in it, Bear Creek already has all of those ingredients in it, but you are welcome to do what you want with this. If you like it a little more creamy, just go ahead and throw some half and half or milk in it or whatever. But it's just good to know, you know, if you're making a shelf-stable meal, it's nice to know that all those, you know, condiments and stuff are in here already. Okay, we got a couple minutes left on the timer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my peas in there. I know a lot of people probably think that that's ruining this, but like I said, I think peas go well with everything. I'll throw them in every single casserole if I need to. And when I was young and I would have all this stuff on my plate, I would just mix it all together anyway, so we shall be right back. Alright, so I am going to taste test this. I know I said I wasn't going to put any seasoning in there, but I've just grown accustomed to certain seasonings that we put in almost all our meals. So we've got some powdered onion, garlic, Julio's, and smoked salt. It's just what I put on everything. So let me give this a taste test. That's pretty good. I didn't get any meat in that bite. Hold on. This definitely tastes like it's homemade. I think this is better than a Knorr pasta side, and I'm pretty fond of those. So let me get a taste test from Corey. All right, let's see what Corey thinks of it.
Yeah. I like the kick of the peas.
Yeah. I knew putting the peas in would just change everything.
We love peas around here.
Yeah, and so just to look at it, and my battery's about to die, so I don't know if this is showing up or not, but yeah, it looks real good. I mean, it is kind of like a hamburger helper or a, you know, a Knorr pasta side or whatever, but I think they're quite tasty. The price point is pretty good when you order them online. No, I'm not getting any kickbacks or whatever. This is just me from one prepper to other preppers trying to help y'all out and give you a variety of things to include in your prepper pantry. So if y'all,
I'm going for more. Yeah,
because a lot of us didn't even know that that Bear Creek made pasta. So I originally got it from, what do you call it, Big Lots, and I tried it, and then it was really, really good. So I went online and found that they had a whole bunch of flavors. I'll include that video of my unboxing from a week ago of all the different varieties they have. I will put it in the box below. Y'all have a great evening. Take care.